Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Syken and today we're continuing the Let's Play of our Druid Syken tanks. It is time to continue our mission to kill a couple of undeads here and just overall level in and around Oberdeen at the Dark Shore. So let's do exactly that. We got all of the buffs that we need, and our first quest is to get idols from these highborn. They have a nasty ability called Banshee's Curse with a hit reduction. Later versions of the Banshee will have a hit reduction of up to 75%. So that in itself is a problem. Those are the little relics that we can get, and yeah, we're of course going to take whatever advantage we can get, so a little bit of extra spirit is well taken. And yeah, equal level mobs still can't even get through our healing. We could take stronger mobs than that.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Good. Let's do a couple more kills. And then we're going to fast forward that piece of it. There's also, I think, a rare here. Anoria's Pendant, yeah, Anaya. She's patrolling the area here. I just need to find her. I did have a macro for her a while ago. I should actually still have it. Let's see, how would that look? Because she's just wandering this area, and it's difficult to get to find her. So I created a macro to basically target her and mark her. Nice little level up there. Now that is the jet macro. Gosh damn it, where is that macro? Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to find her sooner or later. Anyways, she's, like I said, just walking around here. And all we need to do is find her location and then basically kill her. She's level 16 though, which means we gotta be a bit careful. In the meantime, we're reducing the cost of Maul just to be more effective. Yeah, and I think I'll just fast forward that part here because I'm currently just killing a couple of highborns until we find Denalia. So fast forward for you guys. Alright, spotted her out. Like I said, she's just patrolling through the area here. And we're going to make our way to her. Got almost all of the relics now. Just need to make sure that we're not double pulling. Oh, nice. Very nice crit. Good. I think she has no social aggro. Yeah, she doesn't. Okay. She's level 16 though, so you gotta be a bit careful. It's going to be a hard fight. Fabulous. Problem solved. Now I think there was still one more idol or relic to get. And then if I'm not mistaken, there was still something to click. One of those little houses. Might be wrong, but I know for sure there was that one house we could destroy something. I already did that. Good, there's the last relic. What am I missing? A couple of things. Okay, cool. I think we're done here. I think we're actually done here. Okay. Gotta get Moonstalkers and Bears next, both of which are to the south. So let's buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a rough ride, as we need to kill some wildlife. By the way, bear form, as you can see, super efficient in just killing. These guys here are our targets, right? Yeah, they are. Alright, let me get out of combat, and then it's time for the bears. Good. Out of curiosity, since we do have so much mana, might as well do a bit of this here. That was half of our mana, but we should kind of end this fight with almost full HP. Interesting. Rejuvenation isn't ticking as much as I thought it would. And let's just double check. Bears are known for kind of high hit point, medium, low to medium damage output. So it's an equal level bear, and yeah, we're a little bit we're having a little bit of the advantage, but it's still kind of half hit points that we're losing over it. Okay, I'm just limit testing of what the druid can do and when to run away, essentially. Good, we need 20 of those guys, and we need moon fangs, which we should be getting from the Moonstalkers, but this guy is killing down there. Luckily for us, we can kill either bears or panthers, doesn't matter to us. I still would want to kind of kill both at the same time if possible. It makes the whole searching a little bit easier afterwards. Interesting, what did we get? Has regeneration reduced, strength agility reduced. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, fast forward, since this here is just grinding, I'll I need to get 20 of the bears. That'll come over time. And a couple of moonstalkers in between here and there. Alright, so we cleared the wildlife. I got myself a ZG buff in the meantime, which is not a bad thing to do. And we got a couple of other quests to do as well. First, a beached sea turtle over here. Then we need to assault a couple of furlocks. No, furboars. Furboars, yeah, that's what they're called, bearmen. And a level 20 druid comes along and randomly pulls a warlock. So we gotta be careful not to pull extras on these guys. A, because as you can see they can heal, but B, also because one Warlock might not be strong, but they have power in numbers. Specifically, these coastal runners are a problem. Super fast. Getting them nicely away from the others. And then getting them down. Fantastic. So that's that quest. Easy. So we're going to do the fall of Amithert Aran, study the tablets, and then return to Dark Shore. Okay, we can do that. Easy. So was that just a static quest? No. The quest keeper is standing right there, and I think the tablets were in here. Fair enough. Should have gotten that quest a little bit earlier. But that's okay.
I am honored.
Good. We got 2 tablets. We're going to do those right away. Then we're going to do the full borks, and we're going to do the water quest over there as well. Cool part about being slightly over leveled as a melee is you will deal way more damage, much higher chance to crit, and you can see just how easy we can grind through lower level mobs. And that'll be the life of a feral, just as much as any melee. You want to deal with even level or lower mobs. Okay, so there's the tablet, fair enough. Also need to buy new skills. I took the time whilst I was grabbing world buffs to level engineering. At the moment it doesn't help us a lot because we're still far enough away from anything useful. I just had a couple of grenades really, and we can't fully utilize these bad boys. But hear me out, very soon we'll be able to get our first headpiece, and again very soon I will be able to get target dummies, and although I can't use them in bear form, they are still going to be an important crowd control medium, because target dummies can allow us to like basically shift out, take the threat off of us, and heal ourselves. And that in itself isn't bad. I think that's where Tauren druids definitely have a advantage over night elves, because you can get out of get out of your form, then war stump, get a heal through, and basically get back into form in kind of one good motion. That's not possible as a night elf, but that's okay. I mean, we don't even, bottom line is we don't even want to be in a situation where that is needed. Anyways, target army is super good. That's why we're getting them. And also we're going to use that in order to get a couple of trinkets relatively early. Headgear, of course. Just proper tanking headgear. And yeah. Grenades later for AoE threat and pulling aren't bad either. Although we are not having that much problem with threat, to be entirely honest. Look just how much chain killing we can do, and these aren't even just lower level mobs, these are partially equal level mobs. This one here not, but the others very much were. Nice little ranged pull for us. Alright, gotta be careful with my mana now. Don't want to overstress it, because I needed to rebuff Mark of the Wild as well. Good. Fantastic. Problem solved. I think this guy here might be another... Yeah, I think it's another pull for us. Then we're going to do the bears. And then we're going to do as the water cascades. In terms of levels, just the trading in of the quests that we already have done almost brought us to a level, and now we're definitely going to level. Now we're going to definitely level.
What brings you here?
Before I level further, let's do that quest, and trade in. Plus I also need to think about when we're learning new skills. Maybe I go all the way up to level 16 and then just take 2 or 4 levels of new skills in one go. That might be a good idea. Just save some time. Here we're in a pure killing setting. Pathfinders 8, 5 wind takers, and yeah, they are typically running way too late. That little bit of crowd control won't really do much. Look at that, we're hitting for 45. That's still super good. Compared to our spells, just awesome. And that's not even the DPS form. Very happy that I chose Feral. Just look at that, equal level enemies almost taking no damage. because of tank form. And we can chain pull these guys. Strategically moving out of range. I am wondering if I should get Nature's Grasp. Just 1 point. And it is not too bad. I need to go all the way to Omen of Clarity anyways. I am just contemplating. Alternatively, we're going deeper into Feral so that I can get Aspect sooner and also improve the damage capabilities. It's a matter of, do we want to play it safe or do we want to have an option to get Entangle when we need it, because essentially what this does here, Nature's Grasp, is enemy has a 35% chance to become afflicted by Entangle, and this does not break shifting. So if we're being hit, that would be a great way of peeling them off of us. On the other hand, with target dummy, we might have other alternatives. Yeah, I'll think it through. The pure Pharaoh build for now, for leveling, would be bad either. Oh, just look at that. I mean, it's really non-stop. Well, other than being sometimes hit by a gust of wind. Alrighty, listen, I'll just fast forward here because there are still a couple of kills to do. More Pathfinders, but I can do that off screen. Fast forward for you guys. Alright, so we have cleared some of the wildlife over here. Nothing really major happened. We've hit level 16. I got 1 more point into Feral Instinct here, so basically just started grinding that up, and I decided 4 levels is enough. We really need to start buying a couple of skills, and that's exactly what we did. So we now do have enough skills set up. Complete new line of healing, a new Wrath, a new Moonfire, most importantly a new Thorns, which is good. And we also got 2 Druid quests, a lesson anew and a lesson to learn. So that's not a bad thing. I think we are going to do exactly that before going back to Darkshore. And maybe, who knows, I mean, maybe I can just quest the Darkshore and do that all the way until level 20. That would be a bit weird because typically I'm combining that with Stormwind quests, but we're going to see. Anyways, with our portal, we're now back in Night Haven, where we're hopefully going to find out what those 2 quests are about.
May the stars guide you, then not. Farewell.
Good, couple of bubbles, and need to talk to Cenarian over here. Easy, that shouldn't be the problem. I love the druid only quests. Level 20 will be the next time that we can do a proper quest for the cat form, and that'll be huge because all of a sudden we will deal DPS. In terms of DPS, got a couple of new abilities here as well. For starters, we got Dash, which is great. Allows us to stun a target at the moment only for 2 seconds, later for 5, so that's great. And that allows us to basically shift out heal. The next ability is Swipe, which is great. 3 nearby targets, 18 damage, so it's a bit of an AoE, but also our bread and butter ability for tanking. So that's what I love to see. And I think that's pretty much it. That's the stuff that we've gotten. It's all only been 4 levels, so that's good enough. Good. Shrine of Remulus. What do we need to do? Continue the trial at the lake. I should really read the quests. Use the empty cliff spring falls sampler to draw a sample of water from the mouth of the cave by the falls, which is likely over here. And then we bring it to him. Got a timer on the Trial of the Lake quest. Let's start with that. I'll just grab the bubbles in the water, because the only thing that I need to make sure is not to drown here, which I hope I can manage. There isn't anything particularly dangerous in this lake, luckily. So fast forward for you guys. Good. So we got the sample out of the water, and I also read the other quest, which I think will force us to go likely to here. Kind of the source of the waterfalls, and basically fill up that cliff spring falls sample. Remulus will be important later. For now, he's not speaking with us. Trial of the Sea Lion, interesting. Find half of a pendant of aquatic agility. That is, I think, water form. But isn't that a little bit early? I thought that was later. Okay. Speak with the locals here in order to see where the 2 parts may lie. Alright, let's do that. Good, so I looked up the quests. Essentially, the first one is indeed up here, which we're now going to do, and the second one is the Trial of the Sea Lion, which is all the way up there. And that'll be hard, but I think we can do it. The second half of that pendant, however, is very far away. We need to go to over here. And that is doable, but if we're anyways in Westfall, might as well quest there. It's called Questfall for a reason, so we should be doing that. Before we do it, however, let's go back to Darkshore and see if we can do something here. In the meantime, I think given that we have been in the episode for a while, I thank you for the viewership, and we're going to do the rest in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye bye.